Guess it's my turn now. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy MikeOfAllTrades. Yo, and welcome. Welcome to MOAT In The Car. Yo, it's bright, breezy, 17 degrees here in Wisconsin this morning. So I just want to keep this short and sweet. So everybody else has talked about it, and I sat back with the mindset. I was like, yo, there's got like 30 different people who've covered this topic, and I don't want to. But then I thought about it. People have been asking me about it. And instead of individually messaging everybody back, I'm just going to talk about it now. So what am I referring to? I'm referencing the X-Men 97 leak from Arcade1Up. So, the one that they dropped, the leak for when the X-Men 97 Disney Plus commercial trailer thing leaked, where they got Morph as non-binary and people start losing their minds and whatever else. But in the comics, they never said that Morph was really anything. But anyway, I digress. So this cabinet leaked. The first person I saw it from was 19K Fox. So shout out to him. And you're probably going to see some footage in this video from his video, which I did ask for permission to use. You know what I mean? And so this cabinet doesn't have a release date yet, but I assume it's gonna release almost hand in hand with the series. At a $4.99 price point. So for anybody who doesn't know, I flew out to Evo to go and help announce this cabinet. I got to get hands on it first and foremost. I got to give feedback to the then marketing guru, John D. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to John. You know what I'm saying? And, gave him my overall thoughts and whatever else. And, listen, he's only able to do so much. People are only able to do so much of their jobs, right? But yeah, so, went through all this spiel, and you guys know the drama, Mike's, I was just called a shield and everything else just for being passionate about a game. So everybody knows I love Marvel's Capcom 2. Thought it was only going to be the only one. The Kith thing, I don't really count. That's a one-off. That was a collector designer thing with another brand. It's kind of like the Blood Clot Big Blue or the Chinatown Market NBA Jam. You know what I mean? Or even the 30, the one of 30 freaking dim MOT cabinets with Steve Aoki, right? So, now MVC2's been out for a while, but the main focus is supposed to be X-Men. If you look at the artwork, it's all X-Men 97 artwork on the side. Rogue lost some of her assets. Giggity. But, it's all good. And, again, it's supposed to coincide with the release of the series that people have been waiting to see. Cool. But what about the cabinet? The cabinet is still the same 8 games that you get on MVC2. So, like, MVC2, MVC1, X-Men Coda, X-Men vs. Street Fighter, Marvel Superheroes, Marvel Street Fighter, and then the two Super Nintendo games, right? And, I've seen people like, oh, well, Coda should be the main game, but they kind of can't put it as the main game only because they did that with Kith, And so this is the other thing about this is it's coming in a legacy deluxe thingy, the deluxe format, right? So no riser, the kick plate looks pretty decent. They listen to people, they put the diamond on the control panel, the diamond plate on the control panel, and I love the artwork. Listen, as somebody who grew up watching X-Men every Saturday morning, as somebody who watched season 3 of X-Men debut on primetime television with season 2 of Power Rangers when Lord Zed first showed up. I don't know if y'all remember that, but if y'all remember that, like 3 weeks of Friday night where y'all had to watch, and you had to beg your parents. Well, at least I did, because listen, my mom is a very stoic Pentecostal woman, and we usually go to church on Friday night. So I made sure that I went to my granddaddy's house those 3 weekends so I could watch it. And so just to be able to watch it, and that was big. You brought in Lady Deathstrike, you know what I mean? You can start to see the art change during that as well. So if you watch it from the beginning, you slowly saw the art direction change in X-Men, almost to where it is now. Now they're trying to mimic that or whatever else. So again, that's a whole other video about X-Men 97, the series. But from a cabinet standpoint, yes, it's a re-release. It's a rehash. But if the website's to be true, $4.99. I jumped through hurdles and hoops, and there's a video on my channel if you guys go dig for it about the growing pains that I tried ordering this cabinet live while I was streaming on Twitch. So for $4.99 in a deluxe format, like at the deluxe pricing, you know. I hate the Midway cab. They should have put it in the HS5. Hell, maybe it should have gone in a big blue cabinet. But, you know, $4.99 for people who don't have the cabinet to get in, I think that's a steal. Honestly, you know, all the games on that cabinet outside of Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and you can still get games in Marvel vs. Capcom 2, but it's not the most popular game on that cabinet. All the other games are popping. Marvel vs. Capcom is popping. By the time you're watching this, I'm running an Arcade1Up Marvel vs. Capcom random wheel tournament today on the Back Alley channel, youtube.com/@backalley711. So for me, it's cool because there have been community members, I see it in comments all the time in the video, especially like the review video or whatever else. They're like, hey, is there ever going to be a sale on Marvel vs. Capcom 2? Hey, are they ever bringing it back? Well, here you go. You know, they're bringing it back. You can get in. I think it's good for the community, you know, for people to be able to actually get in. I'm not saying, hey, go out and buy this or whatever else. If you're a diehard X-Men fan, by all means, knock yourself out. Go pick it up, you know. Because why not? You know? I love X-Men, so I'm kind of on the fence about it, but I don't want to sell my old cabinet to get the new one. And I'm not going to, you know? But I am curious. I'd like to see the artwork for myself up front. But literally, that's the only change. The PCB is still the same, pretty much the same. From what we understand, it's still the same monitor, same sticks, same buttons. So if you have this cabinet already, unless you want to have a different variation, and I know some people are building home arcades because, let's be real, that's what this is. It's about home arcades. And if you're building one, you want to have a variant of it, you know, maybe pick it up. I know. I want to see the box, okay? Because the box, you know what I mean? Like, I want to see the box because the box for X-Men was dope. You know, I saw the box for that. I didn't get the X-Men cabinet. $750 is a hard pill to swallow for a freaking 4-player game. You know what I'm talking about? But the box for MVC2 was pretty cool, too. I wanted to keep my box, but, you know, shipping and FedEx ruins things. So, you know. But seriously, though, looking at it, the marquee, people hate the marquee. I actually like that smooth, that smooth black look with the Marvel Animations logo above it. Like, that's really dope. You know, so they're using new stuff, new assets, and things of that nature. I always hate when, like, Arcade1Up puts their branding, like, all over something, so it's all over the front of the thing, whatever else, but, you know. Anyway, if you don't have it, if you're looking for a cabinet that has an active community, you know, and hey, there's spectate mode, so you can sit and watch matches. Mortal Kombat, we're still waiting on you. NBA Jam, we're still waiting on you, you know. But it kind of sucks because part of me feels like it sucks because I took all that heat. Yeah, I took all that heat for that MVC2 release, you know, but they're bringing it out now. So, hey, my torture and pain can now be your pleasure for $4.99. And hell, they might do, you know what I'm saying, they might get lucky. And let's say they ship this thing through Amazon. Remember when the HS5 dropped on Amazon? It came out at $3.99. People might get lucky and they might do that, man. You know, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. Yo, let me know what you guys think in the comments, man. You know what I'm saying? If you've made it this far, are you picking it up? Do you want to pick it up? You know, should they even rehash this? I know a lot of y'all are probably gonna be like, nah, it's a rehash, but let's be real, man. Again, I didn't really want to record a video, but it's just one of them things where it's just like, well, if you were so heavily involved, deeply involved, you should probably talk about it. Why it's not an XL, I don't know. Pac-Man got a freaking XL. This could have gone in an XL. I think that's the other thing that grinds my gears. I know I said I was wrapping this up, but this is all freestyle. Why couldn't this cabinet be in an XL? Legitimately, this cabinet could have been an XL cab for $600, and yeah, I would have jumped. Legit, I would have jumped for $600 for this cabinet to be an XL. You know what I'm saying? Just because of the bigger form factor, I would have loved to see that marquee bigger, the side artwork and stuff, whatever, right? Yeah. And I'm not saying this should have been a pro or anything like this, but I think an XL cabinet for this would have been great. That's a missed opportunity, Arcade1Up. If anybody watches this from Arcade1Up, man, look, know y'all messed up, man. And understand that people do want XLs. You know, like deluxes are, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like deluxes are nice No risers. I guess. I don't know. I still haven't opened up the Mortal Kombat 2 Deluxe. So, I don't know what that's going to feel like without a riser. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, XLs, man. Like, stop playing. Stop playing. Because this would have been a banger cabinet. Legit. This could have been a banger cabinet if y'all would have put this in the XL. You know what I mean? But, hey, what do I know? I'm just a guy who buys stuff. You know what I mean? And a guy who enjoys this stuff. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for watching. This has been Malcolm Park. I'm going to go home and watch some Disney Plus. But before I do, I need y'all to enjoy the majesty of the ducks. I need y'all to take that in. Yo, get outside, touch some grass, man. Nature.